First, for the first time, President Donald Trump gives his State of the Union address. His main message, making America strong and great again. Good evening and thanks for choosing ABC 6 News. I'm Carson Forrestman.
And I'm Laura Lee. The president kicking off his speech with a sense of optimism for the country and unity.
President Trump shared how the country came together during times of adversity, including the Houston hurricane and the Las Vegas shooting, and that we will remain a strong country. It quickly turned to the economy, the president boasting the unemployment rates and his tax cuts.
Our massive tax cuts provide tremendous relief for the middle class and small business. To lower tax rates for hardworking Americans, we nearly doubled the standard deduction for everyone.
One topic that was sure to be highlighted tonight was his plan on immigration, the president using the platform to push for spending to build his proposed wall.
Now, there is no doubt heading into tonight's address, the president is facing a divided Congress and a polarized country. His message of unity was weaved throughout his speech tonight. And joining me now to talk more in depth about the details of his vision for our America is our ABC 6 political analyst, Shane Baker. And Shane, you know, the most recent Gallup poll shows the president, his approval rate at less than half with 38% approval. Right off the bat, he focused on unity. Was that enough to win America's trust in the government again?
You know, I think the president does have some trouble. He has been around 38, 35% for about 6 months now. Approval rating, I think he is sincere in that he wants unity. And in the speech, I think when he focused in on the American stories, his use of the guests and in highlighting their stories, that was easy to get around. I think people from all over the place found unity there. Unfortunately, his policies, when he makes those policy proposals, in this age, in this stage of the game, it really becomes divisive almost right away. I think there's a trust gap between Democrats, Republicans, between Congress and the president right now that's going to be hard to overcome.
Yeah, and we saw that tonight too. Taking a look at the video there, you saw that Democrats were having a hard time believing some of the things he was talking about, especially when this is a big year with elections. It could shift the political makeup in Congress right now. So he's going to really need to reach across the party lines to be able to get Democrats to work together. And do you think that's going to be able to happen?
Well, I think that's the question is, in the political calculus that is President Trump, does he believe he has to reach across the aisle, or do you double down on your supporters and motivate them, energize them, and get them to support you even more than they have? I think most of the people I've been talking to, listening to, texting back and forth with, if you went into the speech frustrated by the president, distrustful of the president, you left the speech the same way. If you went into the speech trusting the president and believing in that message of make America great again, you thought he did a great job, and you can't believe, or frankly, neither side can believe that the other side was listening to the same speech.
Right, and one of the biggest things we want to talk about is immigration, of course. This was going to be a big topic tonight, and again, a very divisive issue still, even though he brought up the fact that he was going to work together to give him a compromise. I think Democrats were not buying it.
I think you're exactly right. I think even when we had times when Democrats should have been on board and when you should have anticipated Democrats standing and applauding and being supportive, they just weren't. And I think if trust is the coin of the realm, right now they don't trust each other.
All right, very interesting. Of course, we're going to leave it up to the president to take action on what he's promised tonight.
And we'll see what happens next. Now the sell comes, and he is the art of the deal president, and so that's what happens next. We give the speech, and then we go talk to the American people and sell the package.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shane, for your time.
Thanks.